Hello, CAC. As always, good to be seen again. Hope everybody's doing well. Before I share what I have for you today, just want to remind you this Sunday, February 12th, is our annual vision meeting. It's going to be held right after the service at 11 a.m. Everybody's invited, but only members can vote, and the voting will be on the budget for 2023 and on church leadership for 2023. And I just want to invite all of you to be here on Sunday and to be a part of that meeting. Good way to get to know our church a little bit better. And that'll be this Sunday, like I said, 11 a.m. Okay, here's what I have for you today. Last October, on the last day that Heather and I were in Oxford over in England, we went to New College. New College is one of the many, many Oxford colleges, and we were in search of a gargoyle. These old buildings have gargoyles up on top, on the sides of the building. And there was one particular gargoyle that was used in postcards that we were looking for, and we were told that it was at New College. And so we went to New College in search of this gargoyle. Once we got inside, we discovered the dining room. And the dining room is the oldest dining room amongst all of the colleges in Oxford and Cambridge. It's from the 14th century. We stepped inside the dining room. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. And there were students who were sitting there at tables eating a late lunch. And so that was a cool discovery. And then we continued on, and we went out into these gardens. And this is after we'd been looking for the gargoyle, which we didn't find. But anyway, since we were inside, we went out and went into these gardens. And we're walking along and discovered that the wall that we were walking beside was from the 12th century, and it was one of the walls of the original city of Oxford. And now it was part of the boundary area for the college and for the garden area. And so here we were looking for a gargoyle, but we discover a dining hall from the 14th century. Then we discover a wall from the 12th century. We took pictures of ourselves there. We both put our hands on the wall and took a picture. Kind of a cool thing at New College, Oxford. Now, I've been talking about, since the announcement of my retirement from CAC, these two verses out of Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6 from the Message. Here they are again. Trust in God from the bottom of your heart. Don't try to figure out everything on your own. Listen for God's voice everywhere you go and in everything you do. He's the one who will keep you on track. And so, metaphorically speaking, Heather and I have entered the gates into New College, into this new life, this new chapter of our lives. And we're walking into our future. And at this point, there's still a lot of ambiguity. There's some uncertainty. There's unanswered questions as we make our way into the gate, into New College. And we certainly right now, we walk by faith and not by sight, convinced that God is leading us into this new place in our lives, both literally and metaphorically. And we're expecting the unexpected. We're expecting surprises. We're expecting to come upon 14th century dining halls that we weren't looking for, or 12th century walls that we didn't know exist along the pathway that we're walking. And we're learning what it means in a new way to walk by faith and not by sight. And what is true of us is also true of you. It's also true of the church, that you now are walking into the gates of your new college, of your new future. And there will be discoveries along the journey. There will be new vistas that you didn't expect to see. There'll be new I can't even read my own writing, new direction that you didn't see coming. There'll be new experiences of God's faithfulness that will put to rest some of your anxious thoughts. We both are on this journey through the gates of New College into a future that does have some ambiguity and uncertainties. And so we're walking by faith, not by sight. And we want to stay alert to what God has for us in this journey. And Heather and I are fully convinced that God has us. And we're also fully convinced that God has you. And that doesn't mean there won't be ups and downs. That doesn't mean there won't be fears or anxieties. That doesn't mean there won't be some surprises or curveballs. But bottom line, overall, what we're doing and what we hope you will be doing is trusting God, all of us, from the bottom of our hearts, that we won't try to figure out everything on our own, that we'll listen for God's voice in everything we do and everywhere we go, knowing, having the assurance that He's the one who will keep us on track. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to see many of you on Sunday. Hope you have a good rest of your week. God bless. We love you. And until next time, bye-bye.